Okay, I am now greeting my viewers on the website of Oikotimes, and we have the American Song Contest participant from the territory of the American Samoa, Tenelle, is it right?
Tenelle.
Tenelle, okay.
There you go.
I was reading today about the American Samoa. You have a tremendous history regarding the Second World War and afterwards. You have offered so much to the humanity that few people actually might know about it. I was reading about your wildlife. I was reading about your culture, about your customs. Uh, can you tell us, Tenelle, how can you describe Samoa in a few words to everyone abroad?
A few words to describe Samoa is definitely very natural, beautiful. The culture is very full of soul. There's so much soul there. It's like you just feel culture, you know, when you're in Samoa. It's the smell of the rain, it's the sunshine, it's the rain and the sunshine which make the rainbows, it's the sound of the ocean, it's you know, we're just a dot on the world, you know, but we're so big in heart, you know. And then music and prayer and God is very, very important in our culture as well. Dance is very important, and food is very important in our culture as well. So I mean, it's just like any culture where food, love, dance, the language, the dialect, the traditions that we have in all many cultures. It's the same as any other culture, but someone is very special because a lot of the world doesn't know what a someone is until you say like, oh, do you know The Rock? You know who the wrestler The Rock is? And then they're like, oh yeah, I'm like, he's Samoan. And they're like, oh really? You know, and so Samoans are known to be very big and big guys, you know, and yeah, it's an honor to be representing American Samoa.
I guess that American Samoa is 7 islands of about 60,000 people, right?
Yes, just about.
So I guess pretty much you're all family and friends, right?
Yes, so my family originated from Samoa, and they moved to Hawaii because my grandfather was in the Navy. And so with that being all of my grandpa, they migrated over to Hawaii, and then they came and stayed in Los Angeles. So I'm representing American Samoa, but I'm also representing you know, everywhere that we've gone in the process of getting to where we are today, you know. So my grandfather, to get a better life, establish a better life for his children, he moved to the States to just seek opportunity, like a lot of us here. And so yeah, I'm representing American Samoa.
And before I go to the music part, I see that you're dealing with clothing. How did this came up?
Oh, so my clothing brand is called 10 by 10 Clothing. It actually started as a merch group, a merchandise with my shows, and then I just started to kind of build a passion with it. You know, when you feel good, you look good, you do good, right? And so 10 by 10 means, you know, we all have 10 fingers so that we can go ahead and reach for the blessings that God has for us and grab them, you know, and hold on to them. We all have 10 toes, most of us. But yes, you created to have 10 toes, right? So that all of us can be able to walk by faith and not by sight. So everything is biblical, because it has to be, you know, because I know that the world lacks a lot of it. And I don't force it, but what's the word? I want to show it, you know, show it in my love and show it in my clothing, and you can feel it in my music and the way that I sing. It's all God, everything that I do. So even this opportunity, you know, everything, every single day, every day I wake up in the morning, my grandfather migrating from Samoa to America, and my dad being able to meet my mom. My mom's African American, my dad is Samoan, so I'm half African American, half Samoan, and Portuguese as well. And so with that mix of cultures, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love my life. Knowing where I come from is so beautiful. So now to be able to represent it on this huge of a platform for me is like, wow, this is cool.
From what I see, it's not only that you love your life, but you actually live your life.
Yes, I do. I truly do. Yeah, speaking of, I live my life so much that I totally had to reschedule our last meeting. So thank you for rescheduling with my PR. I really appreciate it.
No problem at all. But I read on your website that there was a big moment that made the turnout in your life. Would you like to share what happened?
So my brother, when I started music, my brother, who was my first cousin, but we all grew up in the same household. Polynesians, there's a lot of us that grow up in one household, which is a beautiful thing. It's all the cousins in one household, just like many cultures, But my brother, when we graduated high school, was shot and paralyzed, and his testimony pushed me to write, for my healing. And that's how I started music. I started doing vocal lessons when I was 12, but I really, really started pursuing when this pivotal, crazy incident happened in our family, which left him paralyzed. And he just passed away a couple months ago as well. He's and so it's been really, really hard. But he's the reason why I started writing music and doing music. And I had my first headlining tour the month that he passed away. And so I had it all set up, and then we got the call that he was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, which was and is very, very difficult, And so, I just know that God has a reason for everything. And so, yeah, and so that's the song Bulletproof that I wrote. And so the song that I'm singing on the show is called Full Circle. And it's just to relate, because so many people are losing so many people that they love, and I know that losing my brother is going to help me relate to other people that have lost, because I've never lost somebody that close, And so, yeah. Sorry, I made you emotional.
Well, no, you don't make me cry. The thing is that, okay, that was strong. The song is, can I suppose it is a ballad?
It's a bit of a, it's a little bit of a ballad on in the bridge section of it, but the song is it's upbeat. I want people to be able to move to it and groove to it, but also it's kind of stripped down in a sense where you can hear my lyrics. And so it's American Song Contest, so I want them to feel my song. I want them to feel my lyrics in the song. Not so much the performance or anything like that, but I know that's all great. But we're winning because of a competition and a song. So I just pray that it resonates in souls. And, if I win or when I win, whatever God has planned for me, I know that I put my all into this song. And I just hope it's received. I hope it can make somebody smile, save a life, make someone happy, It takes more energy to frown than it does to smile. Did you know that?
Yes. Thank you. Could you be generous and give us a small chorus, a small part of the chorus?
Sure. I got that. Cheers to the ones that we got, and blessed by the ones that we've lost. Yeah, yeah. Cheers to the ones that we got, and blessed by the ones that we've lost. Yeah, yeah. Though it may not come today, we're gonna be okay. Cheers to the ones that we've got and blessed by the ones that we've lost. That's pretty much the
Wow.
hook.
Well, I think that we have a song that speaks to everyone. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
no one is untroubled. No one is without stress, without worries about life. So I think everyone can be attached to the song. This is the impression that I have for the countries, for the areas in the Pacific or in the Caribbean. I mean, when you're sad, I think that you all have the need to sing, to
Oh, yes.
exercise the bad. Is it true?
Yes. It's so true. It's so, so true. A lot of metaphors and um, guitar, you know, it's just jamming. That's what we do, you know, we barbecue, we eat, and we sing. You know, and we drink, you know, so,
Yeah.
you know, we celebrate, you know.
You're describing Greece right now. Eat,
Yes, see, I
drink,
have to
and
come to
dance.
Greece.
Yes.
Drink, dance, sing music, and just be happy, even if it's for a second. You know, your life can be so chaotic, but if for just 3 minutes you can just sing and make someone's day, that's what I know that I was created to do. And so, yeah, full circle is that song.
And
Your name
I was
means
trying to
what?
discover what your name means. I don't know if you know it.
Actually, my granny's so my grandma, my granny, my mom's mom, she had a daughter and her name was Tenelle. But unfortunately she passed away. And when she thought about her daughter's name, she said she thought of the sunshine. And so I feel like that's my name because my name came from my granny's
Well, I could describe you
feeling
as
that she
sunshine.
felt sunshine. You get sunshine?
I could
Well, you
describe
gave
you
me
as
life.
sunshine. Yes. Yes.
Well,
With
I
your
hope that you
smile.
feel my sunshine. It's not always shining, but I always shine through every cloud.
I think your smile is shining for all of us.
Thank you for this. Very nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. Have a great
You're
evening. I don't know
welcome.
what time is it. Is it morning, night?
It's 12:30 p.m. It's early evening. It's
Oh,
pretty gloomy outside. We're probably gonna go out and make some people smile.
in the opposite
Tell them
side of
about
the planet,
American Song Contest.
and in the opposite side of the planet, it's 11:30, 10:30 in the evening.
Oh, okay. So it's late. Hey, we'll have you some wine and wind down, Fotis. You gave me life today, though.